I'm now very pleased to introduce today's commencement speaker, Dr. Michael Wesch. Dubbed the Explainer by Wired magazine, Michael Wesch is a cultural anthropologist exploring the impact of new media on society and culture. After 2 years studying the impact of writing on a remote indigenous culture in the rainforest of Papua New Guinea, he has turned his attention to the effects of social media and digital technology on global society. His videos on technology, education, information have been viewed by millions of people, translated in over 10 languages, and are frequently featured at international film festivals and major academic conferences worldwide. Wesch has won several major awards for his work, including a Wired Magazine Rave Award, the John Culkin Award for Outstanding Practice in Media Ecology. He has also won several teaching awards, including the 2008 Case Carnegie U.S. Professor of the Year for doctoral research universities. Let me just say something else about that particular award. We ran out of awards to give Mike at Kansas State University. He has them all. The Case Award is particularly exceptional because for doctoral research universities, there's only one of those awards provided in the United States of America, and he has that award. You know, there aren't many people that can walk around and say they have a Case Award, but he's certainly one of them that has it and richly deserves it. Mike earned his undergraduate degree from Kansas State University and his master's and PhD from the University of Virginia. He joined the faculty at Kansas State University in 2004, and it is with considerable respect and admiration that I present to you someone who embodies the very best that Kansas State represents, Dr. Michael Wesch.
All right. So it's really amazing to be here because 11 years ago I was actually sitting right back in that area, right over there. And if you can see my tassel, it actually has a 97 on it, just to prove it. I was actually sitting right there where you guys are sitting today. And what I remember about sitting there was just how profoundly unready I felt. I don't know how you guys feel, but I felt really unfinished. I thought somebody's made a mistake here. I'm really not ready for the world. And I don't know, if you guys want to pretend like your parents aren't here, and is there anybody who actually feels like they're ready, like willing to raise your hand and say, I'm ready? Okay, there's a couple. Okay. You know, so here was my situation. I felt really unfinished, and I felt a sense like I was still trying to find myself and still trying to find meaning in my life and all that type of stuff, still trying to find my purpose. And I think, as I actually know a lot of you, and I know a lot of you are going through the same thing right now. And so I really had no place to go, and therefore I could go anywhere. And I decided to make my way to Papua New Guinea. Now, a lot of you guys know the rest of the story because you've taken my classes. But so what I did was I enrolled in graduate school and found a way to get to the most isolated place on earth I could think of, which was these villages in the rainforest of Papua New Guinea. And so it takes about a month to get there because, you know, you get to Australia, it takes about 36 hours to get from here to Australia, then up to this island. And then you have to wait for a plane, and the plane can take up to 2 weeks to a month before you get there. So then I end up in this little village, and just to give you a sense of what this looks like, there's no electricity, there's no internet, of course, there's no running water, there's not even any money. And so everybody makes their living just by gardening and looking after pigs and that kind of thing. So it's very different than what we live with here today. And the first week I was there, you know, you're just kind of acclimating, getting used to the food and that kind of stuff. And they eat whatever they can find, and they grow, you know, taro, sweet potatoes, bananas, this kind of stuff. They also eat spiders and spider eggs when they get a chance. They also eat snake when they get a chance. So about a week after I was there, they actually found a snake, and this was a great thing. It was going to be a great feast. And so they bring this snake into the house, and we eat this snake that day. And it was fantastic. It actually tasted really good. Not like chicken, more like lobster. I mean, good stuff. And but then I was there, and I didn't really speak the language yet. And you look around this hut, and it's not the most airtight thing in the world. And I'm starting to think, gosh, if this snake, which was found just 100 feet away, You know, if they could find that 100 feet away, surely it could crawl in here at